Welcome back, everyone. I kind of figured this would happen. Remember that real nice looking primer on the front of the 1086? I scratched it a little. Some of you might notice that there's some pieces missing here. Well, we took some of it off because notice that there was a lot of play in here, but it's not in the bushings. It was actually in the cast. So Pete's looking for options on that, and he's going to paint some of the parts at his place. He lives a little over an hour away, so it's not all that convenient for him to come over here and paint. While we were working on this, we noticed that needed wheel bearings, and there was some issues with the spindles. There's actually a, I can't get to go, but there's actually a fair amount of play in here. We're going to put a kit in there, bushing kit, and going to get wheel bearings. But since we're messing around with this is going to be one of his biggest tractors when we get it done. He wants this thing set up for 30-inch rows because, you know, hay it can be any width, but majority of the row crop around here is 30-inch. So I already got this side done, and this side was missing the steering stop, so I made one for that. But I had to get a little bit persuasive with this side. I'm hoping that side goes a little bit easier. We weren't able to get these bolts loose before, so I'm hoping it'll come fairly easy. But part of the problem is I didn't have enough air to this. I don't have a big hose for this guy. This is a 3/4 inch IR that I found in a dumpster. So I went and put a T and an elbow so I can hook 2 hoses up to it, because I'm too cheap to buy a big hose. Listen to the difference. This is just one hose. Now 2 hose. Wow, these things are still being stubborn. I'm gonna have to put a little heat on them. I hope that just means that this one's gonna slide out that much easier, because the bolts on the other side weren't this tight. Hot nuts, hot nuts. So now, before I get too far here, I'm gonna go set up the port power across the top here, and that way I can give it a little tappy tap on the bottom there. That's probably about enough tension on that. It's bowing pretty good. Gonna go hammer some chisels in here, spread this open a little. You gotta make sure you get them things in there decent and not too big of ones. They will go shooting out of here. You don't want to be putting your face in front of these. You could end up with a black eye. Or worse. See if it'll go. I don't know if it's moving yet, but I see rust coming. It's really going easy now. About 4 inches left. I'm getting to work out tonight. Well, that one fought me just as bad, if not worse, than the other side. You can see why they come out so hard. Because that's quite a bit of pipe that rust welds in. Now, when it's set to 30-inch rows, look at how much more there is. I don't think that would be too much fun to move. Hopefully you guys can hear just how silky smooth this thrust bearing is. Oh yeah. So to get into there, we gotta take this fold over lock off. Times like this, I wish I had some of those lockable 3-jaw pullers. They make some that have a cage around. So basically you get it started, and then you tighten down the cage, and it holds the arms in place, so you can get the screw down. this looks like it's one of those where you heat it, you beat it, you put some pressure on it, you leave it sit overnight or whatever, and it's magically all apart. The elves come and do it when you're not looking. And just like that, everything's magically laying on the floor. This is what's left of the thrust bearing. Those are supposed to be rollers. It was grinding into this surface here because it was all pushed up. Look at that. Too bad we didn't notice this stuff before started doing primer, but better now than when it's all in paint. Part of the race is still in here yet. This side is fighting me the whole way. As hard as I thought the other side was, this side is worse. Well guys, I had about enough for tonight. I got that thing pretty well disassembled. All the bushings pushed out. It's about 11 o'clock at night. I'm going to bed. Thanks for watching. Take care and God bless. You want to run them?